gentlemen, let us move on to a mid-table clash between Liverpool and Chelsea at Anfield.
Wow.
Terence,
Wow.
what a boring game.
What a boring game. What a boring game. Literally, it's the one game that I watched from the beginning till the end. And I was shocked that I was watching it. I was expecting Liverpool to beat Chelsea because of what Todd Bowley did. But anyways, it is what it is. But Liverpool is appalling. Oh my gosh. Gakpo, you're appalling. Yeah, no. Salah, I do not know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on. But I mean, they're both not on form. We did say, what did we expect? It's going to be a boring game.
All right.
Someone predicted
I'm not going to touch on, I'm going to ask everyone how boring that game was. I think I know how everyone else feels. I'm going to go to Theo, though, and ask him on his first thoughts on Modric. You're muted. You're muted.
Oh, with Modric, at first I was really impressed. To be honest, I think he's gonna live up to his price tag. To be honest, he's quite a good player. We even recorded a top speed on that day. And yeah, he's a skillful player. I think, and he was nervous, but he really played well. If you could check, he was really nervous. That's my own opinion, but he really played well. I think if he started the game, maybe he would have scored.
Okay.
100%.
All right, gentlemen. I just want to touch a topic. I don't know if we're going to have enough time here. So this incident happened in the Chelsea versus Liverpool game, and I think it also happened in the Newcastle Crystal Palace game. Yeah, where a player gets into the box, gets fouled, and it's an obvious penalty. But the referee plays advantage because his player gets the ball, Modric, and he dribbles into the box and he shoots, but he shoots it off. I'm gonna throw this question to Pretty first and ask: in such a situation, if you have shot and you shot off target, should we go back and give the penalty, or was the advantage the fact that you scored?
Actually, it number of factors they contribute actually to that fact. It depends on the number of seconds which it took the play on, firstly, and if it was the player who's playing the ball afterwards, actually, does he really have a certain percentage of chance of scoring that goal? Actually, you understand, it doesn't matter if you missed or what. But let's say I don't remember the scenario of Newcastle and Chelsea. But then, for an example, if it took more than, I think it's 6 seconds for the player on, the referee can't take it back. And if the player had a clear chance to score, actually, it's not up to the referee that you missed. It's more like, let's say a defender fouls another player, and then the goalkeeper is not there, and then another player continues to play the ball, and it's an open goal, and then you miss the goal. They won't take it back. You missed. You understand?
Okay.
You played a player. You chose to play the player. You have a chance to press R2 and L2 to lift the ball, and then you get the penalty.
So what if you lift it up? Let's say your shot goes up, and
don't take the shot. Don't touch the ball. Don't touch the ball.
Listen, the referee doesn't point his hands for advantage, but he doesn't say anything.
That's when VAR comes in, actually. I feel like the officials, the England officials, are somehow they're failing us. For the past two match days, actually, they have been failing us. There are so many mistakes the VAR made and the officials on the pitch made, actually. So it makes me wonder what's happening with the referee officials, actually, of the EPL, actually. They have to look into that, actually. So I don't really understand why they should take it back if you played it.
PK, 30 seconds.
if it's a clear-cut goal-scoring opportunity, then I feel like the referee should let it go. If not, man, just give them a penalty because I don't know. It's like the offside thing. You let the play run until you see a goal or the ball goes out, and then you take the linesman says, well, it was offside, and then we go to VAR. So because the ref might say penalty and not playing advantage, it's not a penalty. And the ball fell to a player and could have done something with that that passage of play and scored a goal without you as the ref interfering and stopping. So it's quite complicated. I agree with Pretty a lot on a lot of things that he said, but play advantage if there is an advantage, if there really is an advantage.
Do you think with the Modric chance, I don't know if you remember when he dribbled into the box, should he have scored? Was there an advantage?
I think the angle was always tight for him. If it's the instance, I think I remember it was tight for him, and the ref honestly should have pulled it back. I feel like the ref should have pulled it back because the angle was tight. And I mean, if there are two defenders in front of you and a goalkeeper, and the ref says he's playing advantage, whereas the penalty is just you one-on-one with the keeper. I think, they have to look at it. They have to look at it.
Theo, talk to me. How did you feel about
that? In football, I don't think there should be an advantage for penalty. But in what VK is saying that, okay, it's fine. You can let the ball play and then check if the player scores. And then after that, I believe you have to take it back. No matter what, you played an advantage or what, there shouldn't be an advantage to a penalty. A penalty is a foul. There were like some points in some matches, they let the ball play and then it goes and score and then they take it back and they say penalty.
Yeah.
So I don't believe there should ever be an advantage for a penalty. And also, in that case, I believe VAR should have interfered and said, okay, the boy missed, but there was an infringement in the box, so meaning that's a penalty. Because there's no advantage to a penalty. I've never ever heard of an advantage to a penalty. It's more like, okay, with red cards, it's becoming a norm that we let play goes on and then give a red card, but it's more like red card. You have to stop the game and give a red card straight away. You understand? There shouldn't be advantage.
All right, Terence, you've got 30 seconds, literally.
I really believe that all the people like Weekend have covered exactly what I'm gonna say. So I'm gonna pass this one. So I'm gonna say I agree with them totally.
G, any thoughts?
Yeah, as Theo has said, like you cannot give an advantage to a penalty. And I remember it was Gallagher. I think it was a clear penalty. He fell, and then he gives an advantage, and then the angle to which Modric is in, it's very tight. There was no way he was going to score by himself unless if he passes the ball inside. So it's just weird because I also remember the Crystal Palace one. But yeah.
All right, gentlemen, I think we can log off and log back in again.